And today is Thursday, June the 28th. We came out here this morning and some blackbirds, probably crows, decided to pick all our corn. And they picked this for about 8 or so feet. They picked a few out of here. They picked almost all of those and about half of those. And that's all the cloches I've got, so I got one row exposed over there, just soon not lose them. So right now I'm building a scarecrow. But that's what happens when the birds come in, because they know that corn seed is underneath, and whether they got a seed off of it or whether it had all gone to root and there wasn't anything there, and they just kept pulling them up trying to find one with a seed on it. But it cost you 2 weeks of corn and a whole season. And now for a little comic relief. Don't all of y'all laugh at my attempted modeling of a scarecrow. I gotta do something. I got enough cloches to cover almost 3 rows of corn, and I got a whole row exposed. I don't know if this will fool them, but it might help. All you gotta do is put liter bottles in the legs, rubber bands on the bottom. One with a hoodie works good because you can put the hat around and they can't see up under the brim to see whether you're a human or not. But that's my attempt at a scarecrow. When we planted these squash, we planted them a little bit thicker than normal because we've been having a little trouble with seeds coming up this year, and we have to thin these out. And one of the nice things by having a few extra plants in there ahead of the game by a couple of weeks is when the birds came in here and pulled out some of my corn, rather than try to plant corn that would be 2 weeks behind the other and would probably miss the pollination and not grow in the ears, I transplanted these last night. We had a blow through here, a big storm. Didn't get a lot of rain, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and it only lasted about 30 minutes. But if you're going to transplant something, do it the evening before. I did it, the sun was almost down. We had about a half-hour daylight. And then I watered this bed with the sprinklers, and I individually watered these plants. And that one there is drooping just a little bit, but it'll pick up. And that way it could get acclimated to the soil, instead of doing it early in the morning and have over 100-degree sun beating down on it all day. This way your transplants will survive. And the beans have, I don't know what we're going to do, because we planted these so that you could walk between them, and it usually works, but it must have been the perfect conditions to grow these bush beans, because they are, I don't know, 18 inches high. And you can see the flowers are loaded with flowers, and we've got beans on them 4 or 5 inches long. They're just real thin right now. They'll fill in, but it's going to be a little tougher to pick them, but it'll be worth it.